I was born in Hackney, beautiful county Hackney, and obviously raised up in England in itself. My parents are from Africa, Nigeria. They then said to us that we were going back to Africa, and as usual in itself, going to Africa, an alien place to us, had a British accent then. So of course I was bullied as a kid because I was called white boy. In Yoruba terms in Africa, they would say Oyibo. Yes. I learned very, very quickly how to defend myself, only from the perspective of the fact that I got into many fights with kids. A friend of mine then saw me and then said he saw a club being built up in a place called Yaba in Nigeria. I decided to go along and got caught onto this idea of karate. Learned how to fight or beat people within 1 minute. Those were the poor reasons why I would have started karate. Bruce Lee in those days was one of the major mentors. These were the guys that started something and pioneered something quite interesting. I started karate then, which was in the 80s, the early 80s, carried on through to becoming a black belt. Came back to the UK, and as usual, you often get those opportunities or situations where people are racist, etc. Go back to bloody Africa would be the term they would use. So I decided to take karate even more seriously. My karate lifestyle has helped me in many ways. Self-confidence, strength, positive image about how I feel about myself and how I protect other people too. In between that time, yeah, karate then become a major lifestyle. Side. Change. Obviously, my experience with karate, and then I obviously wanted my children to practice karate. So I sent my daughter, who was then, I think, 7 years old, to a karate school. She came back and told me that it was quite boring. There's no way karate could ever be boring. I had to go and have a look at what she was practicing. It was the same style. However, they were teaching them Tai Chi. So obviously Tai Chi and children with a lot of energy does not go together at all. So I decided I was going to start a karate club. Punch, dig deep, smack whatever you think into. So what do I do? Okay, so welcome to Ockenden as usual. When I started karate and when my daughter said to me that karate was boring, I really then thought this was a great time for me to engage community. So what I then did was got a few friends and looked for a venue, obviously. And the first place I could find was this pub here, which is called the Jack-O-Lantern pub. And right at the back here, we can't go in now because this is where they really start serving beers to people who need to drink. But right here, you will actually, in this office, there's a room right here, behind the window here, where I had, on average, there are about 15 kids who came to start karate with me. And the gentleman here was so kind to allow me to use this venue for free. Obviously, after a while, they became some health and safety issues. The place was too small and wasn't conducive in itself. So, guess what? I then decided to come over to this side here, outreach to the caretaker in this building called the Bellas Village Hall, and to which had two opportunities. Well, an opportunity to train people in this building here. Host of the Thorough School of Karate, alongside other karate clubs during the week, but that is us here. Officially holds in Ockenden, South Ockenden to be specific, on a Monday night, which is 6 to 7 o'clock, and then 7 to 8, and then on a Thursday night, which is 7 to 8 and 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening itself. About 80-something kids whom I see as myself. I suppose when you look to the average karate school, it's hard to think the fact that these they go there specifically to practice karate. I think children need a little bit more than just that karate per se. I see them like kids. I treat them like my own. I love them like my own. I'm very strict. Every child would tell you that. I'm incredibly strict. But they get the best of both worlds.
I adore Rex. I have never met someone whose enthusiasm is so infectious. He's amazing with the kids. They all do exactly what he says, yet also he has great fun with them. And he builds their confidence every time they come for a lesson. So I think he's great. And the parents are great too.
Yeah, Rex is a character. Rex really cares about all of his students, being them adults, being kids. He develops every single student he has. He promotes a family atmosphere. He's a great character. He's a great person to be around. He's just got a lot of life skills and a lot of experience that it's good to learn from him. But on a personal level, he's a great guy.
He's a great teacher. He's passionate. He loves everybody. He's dramatic, but yeah, he's a great teacher.
Very strict. That's all I can say.
2 minutes.
Sometimes I don't believe in myself, but then when he believes in himself, I just need to gain that confidence.
You get to hear the truth that being average is unacceptable and being awesome is everything. I suppose being a fatherly figure is just trying to build those platforms to which every child can succeed and perform in real life. My objective is to get them from white belts to their black belts in itself to achieve.
As hard as I can.
As hard as you can.
Wow. Just stands there.
Harder.
How? Mental. Crazy. It's just crazy.
Ashley is an amazing student, very, very clever, and I'm blessed, so blessed to have kids who are incredibly clever, right? And every child comes to karate saying the fact that they want to use it as an opportunity for self-defense. And she's been amazing. She's come with another friend of hers and they've all enjoyed the whole process. What she's gained out of it is much more than she can ever have imagined. As we just came back from the English and European Championships in Birmingham, where we went, took a coach, and she won, she came third. Yeah, so fantastic. We always say that, that we like our students to be able to attain academic success through physical exercise. So she coming to the club, I'll be looking at, I know kids will say that I want to fight, and they will learn all the skill sets that are critical. However, that is not the purpose. Our major purpose is to build a better person, build character, build integrity, more focus in the academics, achievers. Character, thank you, yeah. I like that.
I like it too. Closure with fighting and just more
Discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline. Yeah. Yeah. Every other student of mine, they are literally awesome. I suppose the youth of today have been marginalized like you cannot begin to understand it. So we as adults, and especially fathers, mothers, have got a huge job to restore dignity and integrity within our children. I suppose that is so important. So teaching karate is a tool, it's an amazing tool. However, the ability to just have children like her, kids like her, practice karate and then become part of this huge family is amazing. It's a big privilege, yeah.
He's awesome. Yeah. He's like dad all round.
Yay! I did pay her money for that. I'm gonna blush now. I'm blushing.